Hi YouTube, this is One Me Natural. I'm coming to you today because on Saturday I was trying to get into my door. This is the breezeway door, okay? And my key broke. Not inside the door, it bent on the inside of the door, okay? And then after I pulled it out, it broke. So I couldn't get into my unit after I left Saturday, and I couldn't get in Sunday. So I just got this key from the maintenance guy, and he gave me his key, and then he made a copy. So I'm gonna try and see if this key works. And guess what? It does. Now, I almost missed him. He said they tried to call me, but they tried to call me at work. So now I'm going to try to open the door to my unit. I had some problems doing this last weekend too. I'm in. Okay, so it still smells like paint in my unit. Okay. And I can't turn this around, but I tell you, this is some of my stuff. If you can see it, it's still in the living room. I have not really unpacked anything or done anything just yet. And I guess you all can see it. I really don't know. This is the bathroom. Why is my closet open? I don't know. This is the bedroom. So, yeah. So, this is my unit. And I really hope nobody has been in my stuff, because I usually don't leave my bags open. But they're open. And I'm gonna not assume that someone has been in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and go and get the rest of my things, and then come on home, and you know, just start living in my unit like I'm supposed to live, and just see how things go. You know, new management has taken over, and what happened to me was I went down to the rent office to talk to the young lady. This video, it looked very pixelated, so I'm sorry if I didn't choose HD. But this is an Apple product, and I'm expecting for my video to come out like perfect, but whatever. So I went down to the rent office that Saturday to talk to the young lady. I asked someone, I said, is the rent office closed? And she said, no, but Mr. Oscar is not there. And I remember Mr. Oscar for work from when I was moving in and paying my application fee and all this kind of stuff, trying to get in the unit. And so I went down there, and sure enough, there's a new young lady in there. And she tells me, basically, at first, there's nothing she can do to help me. And I said, well, how am I going to get in my unit? Because my key is broken. And then after much talking and negotiating, oh, we can't call the supervisor, and the manager went out off. Supervisors and managers can't be called when they're off. I mean, aren't you salary? If anything happened, aren't you supposed to say that? I can't believe that they hired somebody new or put someone new here, and if an emergency happened, there's nothing you can do. She said, oh, I'm not new, I'm just new to this property. Well, then you know someone, you know a number, you know somebody, you know someone you can call and contact, you know security. Even today, it was almost like, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. And I said, ma'am, she said, I've been calling security all day. They haven't answered me. She said, I said, well, give me the number. She said, I don't know the number. I said, well, how are you calling security if you don't have the number? Then finally, she said that the maintenance man was standing right out by the rent office, which I did see him there, just didn't know that he was the maintenance man. And she said, maybe he can help you. She was going to leave and go pick up her nephews and leave me out and not be able to get in my unit. For real. So I already know now it's going to be some tomfoolery. I have a house. I'm paying rent and mortgage. My house is just not livable. So this is just a sign from the universe to tell me, go ahead and hurry up and get your house taken care of where you can go home. Because that's where you live. That's where you're supposed to live, and that's where you pay rent. Pay mortgage. So I'm paying rent and mortgage. And I'm telling you, my budget is shot. I'm usually able to help my daughter sometimes, but I wasn't able to help her this time. And I won't be able to help her. And I normally buy my grandson some things for Christmas. Christmas is getting ready to come up. I doubt if I'll be able to do that either. So, we'll just see. I was just getting a runaround from this young lady. And then she finally said, well, that's maintenance. See if that's something they can do. See if they can give you a key. Why didn't you just say that at first? Why didn't you just call maintenance Saturday? So he gave me his key, and he made a copy and kept the copy and gave me his key. And I told him that my door key was acting strange too, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I can still get in. Just that when I try to lock it when I go out, I have problems with taking the key out after the door has been locked. Now, I'm wearing some new shoes, and you all may not be able to see these new shoes. Let me see. Can I put my foot up here? Okay, so these are my. So, hope you all saw those. These are Calvin Klein's. I bought these for $30-something at Burlington because the shoes that I had a hole in the bottom. That's just how tight I am with money for my budget. I was walking around with shoes with holes in them, and then on top of that, they got wet when it rained during a hurricane. I didn't have it here in Georgia, but we still got some rain, and I can't stand for my feet to be wet. That's one thing I cannot do. And so, I was walking home, and my feet was getting wet. The water, my socks were soaking up the water from the wet pavement. I was not walking in water. It was not raining. It probably was sprinkling, but the ground was still wet. And I just felt uncomfortable all day. At work, they were soaking wet because it was sprinkling, raining. So I'm just traveling all day by foot on public transit. And my feet is wet. And I had to take my socks and my shoes off and turn the heater on at work up under my desk. Excuse me, to let everything dry so that I can let my shoes dry. But by the time everything dries out, it's time to go home. So about 3 hours before it was time to go home, everything was dry. I had to take the padding out so that the padding can dry, so the shoes could dry on the inside, the sole and everything, and my sock. So I'm in my unit. I'm going to get the rest of my things, what's important, and then I tell my mama I'll be back, and I'll get the rest of my stuff, and then I'm coming home. I don't have anything to eat right now. I don't have no money to eat right now. My refrigerator is empty. It don't matter. I'm coming home, and I'm coming home to my unit. I have an air mattress, so I'm going to blow that up and inflate that, and that's what I'm going to sleep on. Hopefully the Family Dollar is still open when I come back up the street, and I'll buy a full-size sheet, maybe 2 of them. Don't matter, just to have something to cover up with and something to lay on the mattress. And I'm going to begin my new life single and in my own place. So I know it's been a while, and I loaded one video earlier, and I'm loading one now. So hopefully I'll be making some more videos, and hopefully better quality. But this is Tara. My channel is Wanna Be Natural, And life is just happening to me right now. Bye.